Hello, hello. I don't know how I feel about that one. I have a canker sore and that hurt. Stress. We're back with more. Oh no. Oh no. You back. Back, you foul beast. We're back with more of my first playthrough of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Just don't. No. Stop. 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 Nuts. I believe when we left off last time, I was really frustrated and tired, and we stopped. We were murdered a couple times, I think, by Phantom Ganon. If I remember correctly. Hey, I don't think I ever shot this. Missed. Missed. Nailed it. First try. No, excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me, do you have any hearts? No, but yeah, $5. Oh, I can't carry that anyways. Well, it's the thought that counts. Train, ignore that. Huh. Oh. Okay. So much for hearts. Quick, play the song of Heal Me, please. I've already been here. Quick, put up the clip of when I've already been here. Kick. You found a smoky. I tried that on the last stream, and my mic was muted when I tried that joke. Kill me. Just kill me. I need more hearts. Game over. My mic was muted, so it didn't work. I was all amped. I'm gonna edit this video. It's gonna be a whole thing. It's gonna be cool. People are gonna finally like me. None of that happened. Especially the last thing. Anyways. Let's go slap a boss. Slap a boss. Today I'm trying the no. The S Tetramino G Fuel in honor of my son, whose favorite letter is S. Also, man, he sure was fun today. He hasn't napped. He refuses to nap. He hasn't napped in like weeks. That's not the real one. So I guess this is supposed to be a lot like the Poe fight, where he will run from a couple different ones. And one of them's the real one. That's the one you have to hit. Nope. I missed twice. Somehow he did too. Got him. Got him. Oh, kill him! Kill him! Kill him! It's the evil ghost of the Forest Temple. He comes out of one of the pictures. Thanks. Answer his magic attack with an attack of your own. Thanks. Oh. Wait, do I have to bonk? Yes, I do. I do have to bonk. I played Minecraft. I know how to bonk. Come at me, ghast. Man, this camera is awesome. Yeah, shut up, Navi. Shut up, Navi. I can hear you judging me. Go, go, go. Man, gotta love that N64 camera. Jeez. In theory, I could just, like, create a save state right before and then just quick load back to it, but that doesn't feel, that doesn't feel in the spirit of Zelda. Zaldaramus, as I like to call her. Great grand nephew of Sean Connery. Can we cut all that out? I don't know what I'm talking about. It's okay, no one's gonna ever see this. This is for me. God damn it. I mean, Chucky darn. Yep. Yep. Oh man, I don't have as many arrows as I did. Okay. Where? I missed twice. Oh, man, that does a lot of damage, huh? I guess I could just... Please be you. Oh no. Uh-oh. Man, I died. That's okay. That's okay. I'm only some married. My mic's so low. Like, physically, not like volume. Like, I usually have it like right here. Oh, that was awful and rude. I'm so sorry. I don't know what is wrong with me. I'm spicy tonight. I almost didn't stream tonight because I had a rough day. So we try laying Bug down around noon to 1. Pretty much every day. Try to keep him on his schedule. He's only 2. He's supposed to still take naps. And well, we fought him for like 4 hours today. And like, fight is not an exaggeration. Like, he hurt me. You can't see it on camera, but he cut me a little bit right there, and he's just mean. And he was rude. He kept hurting his sister. Goopy got them this like activity, like it's this cardboard house, like playhouse thing, but you can like color it and whatever. And first he wouldn't let Mabel into it, and then he dropped the house on her, and then he tried locking her inside of it. He donkey kicked her in the face, like he was leaning on the end of the couch, and he hopped up, put all his weight onto the couch, had both feet in the air, and kicked back and kicked her in the face. She did not enjoy it. And he keeps taking her toys, and he's just been real butthead today. And Mabel's teething real, like, a lot. Like, that first tooth has to be coming in any day. And she's not in a good mood in general. So that was fun. Remember when I said that I've played Minecraft? I've never successfully hit a gas attack back. I might not be as prepared as I like to pretend I am. Run, please, run! I'm not good enough to be losing hearts before the battle. In fact, I would like it. Okay, never mind. I was going to ask you for another one, but you said, haha, you're stupid and I hate you, and well, that kind of hurt my feelings. I was starving after my stream last night. I don't know if it's the G Fuel or not. I guess we'll find out tonight. But after my stream last night, and like I had a pretty decent sized dinner before my stream. Goopy had made ham and scalloped potatoes. And I had a pretty decent portion. I think I even had seconds. And after my stream, I had 14 taquitos. And several... Uh-oh, you die! And by die, I meant to say dodge. I had 14 taquitos and several handfuls of chalky chips. And I still went to bed starved. Please. Thank goodness. Could you spare a heart? I almost killed me on that one. Ah, you killed me on that one. I'm so good at ping pong, guys. I didn't even know they had this minigame. In middle school, when they did ping pong in gym class, we decided regular ping pong wasn't advanced enough for us, so we decided to play a long-range ping pong where we would slam the ball as hard as we could and then run halfway across the gym and try to get it to hit the table and like be a proper return. It was the most like anime shit I've ever done. I've got a potty mouth. You done made me curse. Okay, I gotta get it soon. I'm running out of arrows. I'm gonna have to start harvesting arrows here soon. If I don't miss it all this time around, I have enough for one more. Please. Nope. Oh, almost missed. Oh no, my eyebrow itches. Hold it. Get. Oh, please be this one. It's not. Got it. What? That shouldn't have happened. I'm sorry, Ganon. You were cheated. Wait, you're not Ganon. You're a phony. Oh, get him. I'm gonna get you. I got your. No, oh god. Okay, but this time, now I'm gonna get you. Got him. Got him. Got him. Got him. Got him. Get him. Peter Pan. Jump, 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 jump. You would understand that reference if you had watched the stream last night. Got him. Got him. Got him. Got him. Jump, 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 jump. Oh, heck yes. Hey kid, you did quite well. It looks like you may be gaining some slight skill. But you have defeated only my phantom. Oh.
When you fight the real me, it won't be so easy. What a worthless creation that ghost was. I will banish it to the gap between dimensions. The Phantom Realm.
I'm gonna send you to the Shadow Realm. Oh, please grab this. Ba, 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 ba. You got a heart container, blah, 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 blah. I don't remember if there's gonna be cutscenes after these parts. Chamber of the Sages. That feels like a yes. Saria! Thank you. Because of you, I could awaken as a sage. I am Saria, the sage of the Forest Temple. I always believed that you would come because I know you. No. You don't have to explain it to me. Because it is destiny that you and I can't live in the same world. I will stay here as the Forest Sage and help you. Now, please take this medallion. Okay. The real reason Link has to end up with Zelda is because all of his girlfriends are stuck in this little chamber. I got a green coin! You received the Force Medallion. Sorry awakens this a sage and adds her power to yours. Uh-oh. Well, look at you, YouTube. You get to see. Hey, are we back? Probably not for long. Oh no.
Hey there, I'm the Deku's tree sprout. Because you and Saria broke the curse on the forest temple, I can grow and flourish. Thanks a lot. Hey! Have you seen your old friends? None of them recognized you with your grown-up body, did they? That's because the Kokiri never grow up. Even after 7 years, they're still kids. You must be wondering why only you have grown up. Well, as you might have already guessed, you're not a Kokiri. You're actually a Hylian. I'm happy to finally reveal this secret to you.
Some time ago, before the King of Hyrule unified this country, there was a fierce war in our world. One day, to escape from the fires of the war, a Hylian mother and her baby boy entered this forbidden forest. The mother was gravely injured. Her only choice was to entrust the child to the Deku Tree, the guardian spirit of the forest. The Deku Tree could sense that this was a child of destiny, whose fate would affect the entire world, so he took him into the forest. After the mother passed away, the baby was raised as a Kokiri, and now, finally, the day of destiny has come.
You are a Hylian, and we're always bound to leave this forest. And now, you've learned your own destiny, so you know what you must do. That's right, you must save the land of Hyrule. Now, Chicken, break the curses on all the temples and return peace to Hyrule.
Yes, sir. God, what if my mic was muted that whole time? It wasn't, but what if? Okay, goodbye. I need more arrows. Yes. That cloud over Death Mountain. There's something strange about it. Like, it's a cloud over a mountain named after death. Isn't that wacky? What? Let's go here. Hello? Welcome. I would like to buy all of your arrows, please. Yes. Thank you. That is all I need. Okay. Guess I'll go this way then. I thought it said I was losing 4% of my frames. It's still going down. Okay, so I guess we're going to Durf Merton. Hey, Durf Merton, don't they have new armor for me? They should have the red tunic. I'm gonna look red hot. What's the point of this area? I think I heard a Poe, but oh well, I guess. Kakarot Village. Oh. Do we try the thing again? Yes. Oh, right. Missed. Missed. Oh, no. I got that one, actually. Good. Yes. Oh, heck yeah. I'm the bomb.com. Missed. Yes. Ah, I missed. I'm sucky bad. Why? Yes. Ah. I'm not good at FPS. Am I missing 3? Hey, a bigger quiver. Can I also have all of those? I don't know if that was worth it. No. Was that worth it? I don't think so. I don't think so. Didn't I already come through here? Wrong button. Where's my bombs? Is that a yes? I did already come through here. Hup, 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 hup. Mabel, go to sleep. No, that's in Castletown, right? Hey, I don't. Okay. That cloud does look funny. You might be onto something, Navi. Ba-ba. Do I have anything like that I can sell him? I don't think so. Look out, there's a Tektite. I assume that's a Tektite. What? I was gonna say, so bombable wall, right? Oh, I should go check on that cursed family that are awful and should just be burned. Oh, how do I get there? Ah! I don't know why that scared me. What? That? Yeah. That is a sign. Now, let's go this way, though. Oh, it's time for another bomb. Oh, let's go this way. Brought to you by bombs, anyway. Is it bombs? It is not, but it is money for bombs. Is this a... I don't know what it would be. What? Oh. Looks like this item doesn't work here. It's me. I'm in his pants. I'm in his pocket. Okay. You're standing on a soft carpet for guests. It feels so plush under your feet. What's Zolbo's lullaby? Left up, right, 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 left. Y'all are closed. Where are all the Gorons? There's Roly Poly Boy. But that doesn't really super help me. Okay, I guess I'll leave this place. Leave this place! And go up to the mountain more. Is there a feller over this way? Nope. Y'all, I saved your world. Where are you? Help a homie. Homies help homies. Uh-oh. Oh, can I? Okay, well now I have to try and jump up there. There's a piece of heart or whatever. I'm going to keep an eye on her, but I might have to go in there. Just jump. What if I shoot it? Nothing. Ah, there's no way I'll make this jump. I didn't want it. Okay. What? Ow! Okay. Oh, I guess I'll just climb up the mountain. I'm not sure I'm going to sleep, actually. If I didn't just jinx it. I'm gonna have to start carrying, like, snacks. If I'm going to keep doing the G Fuels. It's gotta. Like, that's the only thing that's different, right? I had chicken Alfredo for dinner, like... It wasn't something light. Hello, Mikhail. Epona saw that. I'm a musician.
What a nice song. It reminds me of the past. That song makes me feel so good I can produce a lot of milk. Have some of my refreshing, nutritious milk.
I just milked a talking cow.
Wake up.
I was also really mad last night because after streaming and becoming ravenously hungry, I also became hyper. And the stream was over, and during the stream, I was dead as a doornail because I was just tired as balls. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad news, bears. Made it. Tektite. It is a tektite. Dope. Look how fast that moon moves. Oh. Waste a minute. Okay, pick it up. Dude, I'm glad I decided to stream. Not a lot's happening on the actual stream part, or really the game part. But I think I would have been ending the day in a much worse mood if I hadn't decided to stream. Oh yeah, intense heart. I can't do anything there. All right, at the fairy fountain. Hey, can I have some clothes, Great Fairy? Yeah, that's true. So it's, yeah, that's right. Oh, I hate it. It's so creepy. Welcome, chicken. I will soothe your wounds. I mean, thank you for the heart and a half. When you are weary of battle, please come back to visit me. Okay. No. Bum, bum, bum. There we go. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, sure. Chicken, this is me, chicken. At first I didn't want to become the sage of the forest, but I'm glad now, because I'm helping you to save Hyrule, chicken. Yes, I am. No. I said no, god dang it. Okay, let's try talking Navi. Bum 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 bum. We still dab, right? That's still cool. No. Dab dab dab. I dabbed. You didn't. You just couldn't see it. Dab. There. That cloud over Death Mountain. There's something strange about it. You want me to just, like, go look at the cloud or something? I can't go in there. Yeah, ain't that neat? Okay, I guess I'll go in here. Maybe it's going to be like, there's a cloud, so it's fine. Frickin' Well, cool. I guess this is the end of the adventures of Link. Can I snag you? No. Get out. Get out. Get out. Run. Run, you fool. Died. Burned to a death. Game. Ooh. Yeah, I guess. Is it already time to break out the walkthrough? The walkthrough? The walkthrough? Break out the walkthrough? No. Time to go back and see Great Fairy again. Should I like... Do-do-do-do-do-do. Did I, like, accidentally go here too soon? Okay. I hate that laugh. Okay. Let's... Run, you fool. Impressive, though, that he jumped that far and only lost a heart. Although I would like to make... What? Yeah, I agree. Look, ain't that weird? I should have grabbed some hearts. You could hear the cat. Okay, well, I guess I'll go check out the Dodongos. Or, you know... No, I gotta check out the Dodongus. Yeah. Okay, I pulled up a walkthrough. I don't know where I'm at. And we're back. I know what to do now. That only took a couple of seconds. Right, Twitch? Why did I do that? Because I'm a genius. I guess I should switch back to the baby monitor. I mean, I didn't use a walkthrough. Right, Twitch? Shut up, Aaron. Make us sit here. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cause no trouble. I was just playing the Zelda games. Excuse me. I'm burpy, my boy, Mickey. Hey, you get back here. Got him. How could you do this to me? You're Ganondorf's servant. Hear my name and tremble. I am Chicken, hero of the Gorons. No, that's me. I'm the Chicken Goron. What? Your name is also Chicken? Then you must be the legendary Dodongo Buster and the hero, Chicken. My dad's Darunia. Do you remember? I remember. Dad named me Chicken after you because you're so brave. I'm so sorry. Chicken, you're a hero to us Gorons. I'm so glad to meet you. Please, give me your autograph. Sign it to my friend, Chicken of the Gorons. Oh, I guess it's not a good time to ask you for this. Please help everyone. My dad, Darunia, went to the fire temple. A dragon is inside. If we don't hurry up, even my dad will be eaten by the dragon. Boo-hoo! You'd better try to calm him down if you can. Well, calm down if you talk to him. What do you want to ask him? About the dragon? A long time ago, there was an evil dragon named Vivaldi, living in this mountain. That dragon was very scary. He ate Gorons using a huge hammer. The hero of the Gorons, boom! Destroyed it just like that. This is the myth from long ago, but it's true. I know, because my dad is a descendant of the hero. Boo! You better try. Everybody was taken to the fire temple. Well, my dad was out. Ganondorf's followers came and took them all away. All of them will be eaten by Vivaldi. Dad said the Ganondorf has revived. V for vendetta. As a warning to those who might oppose him, Ganondorf is going to feed them all to Vivaldi. Lugia. Dad went to the fire temple all by himself to try to save everyone. Please help, Chicken. I'll give you this heat-resistant tunic. I got a heat-resistant tunic! This heat-resistant tunic is adult size, so it won't fit a kid. Going to a hot place? No worry. Why are they just now open? Yeah. Palette swap. Boy. Let me in, you. Okay. Yes. I can only hold 20 anyways. Okay. Got it. $5. Oh yeah, use those strong man muscles. Shut up, man. How dare you? Can I hork shirt over here? I can. Oh, okay. It's my boyfriend. I mean, girlfriend. It is something that grows over time. A true friendship. A feeling in the heart that becomes even stronger over time. The passion of friendship will soon blossom into a righteous power, and through it, you will know which way to go. This song is dedicated to the power of the heart. Listen to the bolero of fire. Ba, ba, ba. Oh, I like that a lot. Down A, right down, right down. Down A, right. Yeah, okay, I played it wrong. Down A, right down, right down. I saw Taylor Davis playing this in concert at Colossal Con. That's where Goopy asked me up. You have learned the Bolero of Fire. June 3rd, 2016, but 2018's hard. Chicken, I'll see you again.
Oh my god, they burst into flames.
Who built a wooden bridge in such a place? Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. Guess we'll try to get like the last bit of it. Maybe don't pour the water right next to the PS5. Let's see if this works. It did, but at what cost? Oh, that was gross. That was like basically just food coloring. But like enough of other stuff to suck. Hello, what are you? Okay, I didn't want to find out anyways. Ah! Okay. So is this where the Scarecrow song would have come in handy? I don't know the shucks. I don't know the Song of Time, so I don't think I can do it. What? Good. Oh, do I have to get, like, the Titan gauntlets or whatever they're called in this game? Titan bracers or... Man hands. I missed. Hi. Hello. I'm Link. Hello. Hi. Oh, look how happy. I'm in the Fier Temple. Ah, keys! Flame keys. It didn't work like it usually do. Like it doodly do. Like it diddly do. Duck Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome. Duck Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome. The Dimsdale Dimmadome, the Dimsdale Dimmadome. Duck Dimmadome, not on the Dimsdale Dimmadome, the Dimsdale Dimmadome. It's Devonia.
Who's there? Is that you, chicken? Oh, it really is, chicken. You've grown so big since I last saw you. I want to have a man-to-man talk with you, but now's not the time. Ganondorf is causing trouble on Death Mountain again. He's revived an evil ancient dragon Volvagia. On top of that, he is going to feed my people to that evil dragon as a warning to other races that might resist him. If that fire-breathing dragon escapes from the mountain, all of Hyrule will become a burning wasteland.
I'll go on ahead and try to seal up the evil dragon.
I am concerned, though, because I don't have the legendary hammer, but I have no choice. Chicken, I'm asking you to do this as my sworn brother, while I'm trying to deal with the dragon. Please save my people. The prisoner's cells are in the opposite direction. I'm counting on you, chicken.
But that one was locked. Ocarina, open the door, please. This doesn't have to be a dungeon. Ah! Ah! Lava still hurts, despite the fact I'm wearing red. What? No! Why would you put that there? Run! Lunk! Shucky darn. No! Yeah, slow down. Stop. I just rolled, so I therefore threw my face in the lava. Okay. So are you one of those cool boys? Yeah. Are you a bunch of hearts? Because that would be dope. How long can I hold this? Oh, fart. Wait. Got one. It's like they knew I would be playing. Wait, is that... That's all that's here. Son of a basket. Son of a basket. Biscuits. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. I'm Aaron. Make it. I made it. Make it. I made it. Make it. I didn't make it. Are you releasing me? Am I free to go? I'll tell you a secret for saving me. In order to get into the room where Darunia went, you have to do something about the pillar stuck in the ceiling. Find a path that leads to a room above the ceiling right away. Thanks. I found a smoky. Maybe I'll just shoot the pillar. No, or not. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't want that arrow anyhow. Also, Darunia, why didn't you let that guy go? It wasn't even a puzzle. Die. Oh man, I apologize guys, I'm running off like 3 hours of sleep. Oh, shucks. Like, I fell asleep last night around 1-ish. And then Mabel woke up about an hour and a half later. And then, after that, I managed to get her back to sleep. Thank God. But then, she woke back up around 6, and I'm like, okay, well, this is your normal time, I guess I'll allow it. Then I've been up since. Excuses, I know. Are you really Muffet? I'll tell you a secret for set. There are switches in this temple that you have to cut to activate. But you can also use the Goron special crop to do the job. He's talking. Rutabaga. Which is the street name for bomb flowers. Just got a smoky. Out. I think the smoky thing is over here. Jump on this thing, please. Link, will you be my boyfriend? Link, I think we should be boyfriends. Link, please get up on the thing, Link. Have you guys seen the thing? Talking about getting give me one. I'm talking about number. Talking about yeah, I'm talking about so in Diamond and Pearl, the ice gym, I want to say it's like the 7th gym. Ha! Okay. Oh. Has this puzzle where you have to, you know, slide around and get things right and blah blah blah. Well, apparently, the people who made the Diamond and Pearl remakes, forgot that you can go diagonal now. You know, run right through it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No! This pillar of fire exists solely to ignite the keys. Oh, it's one of them keys pillars for the keys ignition. Right. Oh, shut up, me. No one wants to hear me yawn. Jump. Would that still be cool if I look like this? Stop. Stop. The rumor. That guy's gone. Ah! Come back. Rocky, come back. Thanks. You could... Rocky, please. Rocky, please don't go. Stop. Stop. You're not tired. Tired is for weak men. Bad example. Okay. Made it. I'm a god. I don't have a key. I guess I could have waited for it to come back. Huh. No, wait, please. I was gonna say, is this the one place where I can't get back up? Well, okay, now I'm wondering again. Is this the one place I can't get up? I'm gonna be so mad if I have to die here. Oh, it's a slidey thing. Oh, you know, I'm dumb. Or... Stupid. I don't like that. Oh, okay. Hi. bad.
Ah!
Made it. He's always been here. Are you release me? I'm afraid to go. Here's the secret for saving me. A wall that you can destroy with the Goron's special crop will sound different than a... What? Well, okay, it'll probably also look different. In my experience. Now I found the key! How have you been? I've been bad about catching your streams, but I'm trying to get at least all your TikToks, which I think you said are just re-uploads of your YouTube shorts. So, I don't feel as bad about missing those. I saw your one from Control got like 1,000 views or something like that. I think that was really cool. Is this the room I wanted to go in? This is not the room I wanted to go in. That's awesome. I need some lawn milk. I mean, take it. I really need to start doing stuff like that. I need to finish my freaking highlight video. My plan is to finish my highlight video and then grab the best of the highlights and put them on TikTok or YouTube Shorts or whatever. I've gotten out of the 10 hours, I've cut it down to like a half hour. But there's still like 2 or 3 streams to get through before I'm done cutting. Ah, keys. Oh, no. Oh, I missed. Yeah, no. I realized, though, how little happens in some of my streams. I'm sitting there watching through it all, and I'm like, why does anyone watch this? I haven't said anything for 20 minutes. And I get real embarrassed when I find something that I think is legitimately funny, and I'm like, am I laughing at myself? Is that okay? Yeah, that's true. Oh, what is that? Torch slug. When the fire on its back is extinguished, it'll run away. Destroy before it relights. Well, at least I'm in good company. Sometimes. I hope this isn't a timed. It is a timed thing. Good. That's fine. Yeah. It is a sensei. I don't... Can I jump? Okay, I didn't know if I could make that. Should I have climbed that before I... Stupid. Okay, well that works too. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, let's go. Oh, stupid. Okay, Link, while you're hanging, shoot. Okay, well. Got it. No! Stupid. Ah, good. Yeah, yeah, that tracks. Stupid. I don't think I can get from this ledge, no matter what angle I'm at. Uh-oh.
Get up. Get up, Bambi.
Back up. Okay, okay. Ah ha ha! Got it. Right. I don't even think about it, just sniffles and allergies. But I've, you know, with those highlight videos especially, I've been listening to my streams, and it's not a quiet sound that goes right into the mic. Okay. No, no, no. Now I know how Indiana Jones felt. Yeah, I'll tell you a secret for saving me. In this temple, there are doors that fall down when you try to... Oh, when one of these doors starts to fall, move. If you use a sample of the Goron's special crop, you can break it. Da, 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 da.
You get back here, Boulder.
Uh-oh.
No, you stay over there, Boulder.
No. Everyone knows boulders can't make right turns. Or turn at right angles. Oh. Here go my friends. Or not. I lost all of my friends earlier. I don't know how long you've been here. I lost, according to OBS, 99% of my friends. Right now I'm at 0.9%. Yeah. It was unfortunate, to say the least. I found the map! Guess I can't get up there. Okay, I guess I can't go in there ever again. Fine. I didn't want to. That's the wrong button. Link. Gimme. Does it not work on these? Okay. Fine. I don't need it that bad. Wait. Was that? Oh, that's why I could get in there, because I did the thing. Okay. Let's go this way again. Wasted a key, it feels like. Ugh. Is this where I came from? I guess I have a map now. I went the long way. I don't know how to read that map. OBS disconnected. That's okay. That is okay. I guess we'll find out. We'll find out if I've been here before. Yes, I think this is where I came from. No, it's not where I came from. I found the room where it happens. Again, right into the mic. I'm so sorry. Now we wait. And we're back. Okay. I didn't really do too much. It was just talking about how... Okay. Are you releasing me? Am I free to go? Let me tell you a secret as I'm reward for releasing me. When you are on fire, you can put it out by swinging your sword. Stop, drop, and roll. Good to know stop, drop, and roll works in Hyrule. Do you guys ever do those, like, not fire drill, but the, like, fire safety thing where, like, they would put you in a burning trailer? It wasn't, like, actually on fire. They would just turn the heat up real high and fill it with, like, a fog machine. Or is that just my school? Or like on homecoming weekend, they run! They brought us out to the football field, and like some of the most popular kids in the school were reenacting like a fatal car crash caused by drunk driving. Like they brought out an ambulance on the field, and I'm gonna die! Oh, I'm up here now. Gosh darn it. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Wait, me falling or the fatal car crash? Because, both, honestly. Like, I remember one of the most popular, like, football players, they had his, yeah, they covered him in, fake blood and had him hanging through a windshield. Like, torso on the hood, legs still in the car. And then, one of the cheerleaders was covered in fake blood and her clothes were all torn and she was limping around the field. Just like crying in hysterics. And then the ambulance came out and loaded them into the ambulance and drove off the field. They only did that my freshman year. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, well, it was basically like a don't be stupid homecoming weekend, but it was really weird way of doing it. The worst part is that they narrated it, and our like PA system for the field or whatever was awful. So we spent like half of the show not knowing what anyone was saying and just kind of making fun of it. I was real confused at first when we got there, though, because they didn't, like, preface it with, like, this is a reenactment. I'm like, I think they need help. Yeah. They also... I never thought of it as being super weird until pretty much right now. There is a... We had all kinds of bomb threats in my school. Like, we would have like 5 to 10 a year. But one time there was a bomb threat at the middle school right next door. So they made us all go into the football field that our schools shared, like in the stadium, and just kind of sitting there. And I just kept, no! I was just now thinking, how did they know that the bomb wasn't there? Like, if that was the plan, to put all the kids in the football stadium, wouldn't you, as the person trying to bomb the school, call in the bomb threat and then have the bomb in the stadium? Like, the entire school was there. I don't understand. I wonder... Can I... Well, there's people, like, right under me, so I thought maybe I could do that. We also had, in my health class, the teacher, it was his last year, so he didn't care. So, every Friday, instead of doing class, we, as a class, teacher included, would leave the school and walk down to Starbucks and just kind of hang out. One time we got extra credit. He was the football coach, so he had us go... one time he had us move all the new weights into the weight room. That's how I got my track and field shirt, if you ever see me wearing that, because it was pouring down rain. But one time for extra credit, after a like big football game, he had us go to the stadium and clean up. The more I talk, the more I think maybe my school was weird. It seemed normal at the time. I also lived right across the street from the school, so we saw weird things all the time. I came home from school once, and my ex was, well, I don't know if we had dated at that point, but she had let this guy into my house, and his clothes were all ripped and he was all bloodied. Apparently, he was in a gang and had got jumped by people from a rival gang. and he had just been left on the street bleeding. And so she let him into my house, naturally, and we had to drive him home. And that was just like a normal thing. No, I don't want the mockery. Oh, is this the little area that I was trying to bomb it into? Yeah, it is. Alright, here's a tip for rescue somewhere. Yeah, you're not wrong. Somewhere in this temple, you're sure to meet up with some creatures that dance as they attack. Arrows won't hurt them. Looks like you might need some of the Goron's special crop. That's all I have to tell you. I grew up in Reynoldsburg, which anyone not from Ohio or not from Central Ohio, anybody not from Central Ohio will have no idea where that is. But and then we moved to Westerville for my junior high because the junior high I would have gone to was territory claimed by the Bloods. And there's a lot of violence that would happen there, weirdly enough. So my parents were like, yeah, maybe we leave now. Just like we left our first apartment because my parents kept getting woken up by police search helicopters shining their lights into the windows. God dang it. No. Shucky darn. Or as my family refers to them as ghetto birds. Okay, well, this way then. I always think my life is super boring, but then when I get kind of like, it's not introspective. I don't think retrospective is right either. But in retrospect, some fun stories. Ooh. Get back here. Or way over there. Okay, I'm coming. Please don't leave. You have a tip for me. It's $5. Yeah. If you find a place that you can see on the map but can't reach, try playing your Ocarina. Thanks. It's another Smokey! Okay, well, okay. Ah!
Ha ha ha, I can roll too, Mr. Boulder. Smolder. It's the Rock's older brother, Byron. Don't really know how to read this map. I've been here 1,000 times. I've been here 1,000 times and I'll be here 1,000 more. I think that's how the song goes. Go in the door. The door is ajar. The door is ajar. Anyone remember the show 13 Fear is Real? I feel like I've never met anyone outside of my dad and I who have actually watched that show. I want to say it was on like the CW or something, but it was like a horror-based like Survivor, basically. There's like a serial killer, and they had puzzles, and at the end of every episode, someone would be killed off. I mean, I say that with quotations, but they got in trouble. They got sued. You can see down from here. Isn't that the room where we saw Darunia? Oh, this must be the thing we had to do. Like, there was one episode where the person who got killed off... Oh, it told me to move when I see that. The way they did it was they had two people tied to tables with a pendulum swinging over both of them. And, ow. Like, one of those big old, like guillotine blades on it. And, they broke free and, like, rolled over to get out. But, I guess they got, like, cut pretty bad. Both the person who won and who lost. And ended up suing them. The guy who won, like, the whole show, they had a final, like, challenge for him where they put him in this old shack and they're like, okay, you have, like, a minute to grab as much money as you can and then get away, and this bomb will go off if you don't. And, like, he barely made it, which, I mean, it could just be TV, but I don't know. They threw him in a pit with live alligators. It was a wild show. Weird they never made a season 2. Ah! He said I could, like, blow these up. Yeah, there we go. Oh. What do they say about the dancers? Arrows don't work on them or something? Bomb. Okay. He was a skater boy. She says he. Okay, skip him.
so good. Run! Did I win? Get him! No, 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 no. I don't have enough health for you to be doing this. It's almost time for me to end this stream. I only have like 5 minutes left. Ah! What are you doing, me? Oh, dope. Gave me more hearts. I was gonna say, there better be, like, a reason for this to exist. Other than, haha, the dancing fella hurt you. Yup. I was trying to... backboard. Nope. There we go. Good thing I didn't waste any of my bombs. Man, how many of these fellas are there?
Is that a compass?
Hey, isn't that the same design that's on the door of time? I don't know the... Do I? I don't know the time song, right? I do know the time song. Oops. Write A down. Write A down. What? What? This switch looks rusted. Write A down, write A down. It's the song of Move That Rock. Oh, okay, now I'm confused. Do I have to explode it? Write it down, write it down. Explosions always get rid of rust, right? Nope. I'll be back for you, probably. Let me go through this door. It'll be fine. Okay, I guess I'll end it there. Thank you for hanging out with me. I think tomorrow I'm starting Scarlet Nexus. So we'll see if that's any good. I've heard good things. But please enjoy the rest of your day and or night. And yeah, I did. The VOD should be up tomorrow, or actually it might be up right now because it goes up at midnight. It was messed up. You should check it out. It made me really sad. It made me happy that I didn't do it on a day where I was really sad. But yeah, so I should be back tomorrow with a new game. But until then, please enjoy the rest of your day and or night, and please remember to be kind to one another. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.